Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, April the 3rd. I'm your lady, Boss Lady Star, and today we are interviewing Boss Man of Zooey. How are you today?
I'm good, lady. I'm
Good,
How you
good.
doing?
I'm wonderful. I'm
That's
wonderful.
good.
I wanted to make sure that I got in here and I wanted to talk to you about all your successes with your stores and the new store that you got opening up with Designer Factory.
Yeah.
You guys have to forgive me. I did not bring my writing pad today, and I am ways away from the phone, so I cannot tap hello or wave to you guys because we had to make sure we both got in here. That's the only thing about live. That's the only thing you can't do. You can't be real close up. But we're here. I'm going to ask my questions, the ones that I can remember because I'm going off the top of my head right now. And then we're going to go from there. I'm going to do a little walkthrough afterwards of the new store for you ladies. It's out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I'll make sure I put the address of both stores in the description when we're finished the interview. So let's start off with the first shop,
Okay.
Zooey.
Yeah.
When did you establish Zooey?
2018.
Okay.
I wanted to change my wardrobe completely. Fashion has always been a real important part of life, and it kind of came together full force with the passion and the need to change my wardrobe. But the cost of doing that came into play.
Right.
I was a little less put together back then, so I decided to make my own.
Okay, that's what's up.
I bought some pieces, thought I could sell them like that. I didn't really have full control of the creativity of those pieces.
Right.
So I decided to go back to the drawing board and go cut and sew.
Oh,
And then
okay.
that's when I had full control, color, logos,
Nice.
and everything else.
So you went to the drawing board, drew it out, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna draw this out, and I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's what's up. Most people will sit there and they'll start a business, and they don't know where to start for one.
Right.
But you had that goal and you had that inspiration, so you said, okay, I'm gonna go for full force with it. Have you always known how to make clothes? Did you take a class, or how'd that work out?
As a military kid,
Okay.
my mother employed a mama-san in Japan.
Okay.
So growing up,
you already knew.
Growing up, mom always used to have me in the fabric stores, either with her and the mama-san or just her alone.
Right.
And it kind of rolled over into when we got back to the States. She was doing the same thing.
Right.
So watching her do it and make our clothes when I was young kind of inspired me to. It just gave me the know-how that it's possible. I didn't want to make my own clothes because I don't manufacture clothes.
Right.
So I outsourced as
Okay.
Some entrepreneurs do.
Right.
I got real strong agents in China. So I just started there.
Nice.
And then I started sitting in my logos, sitting in my mock-ups. And then here we are.
The ball started rolling from there.
Started rolling.
That's dope. I love to hear people's background story because you don't know where people come from, and like 2018 wasn't that far ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, people
wasn't.
are like, oh yeah, we've been suffering from the pandemic for like 2 years. I'm like, yeah, but that's not that long,
Right.
But 2018 was right before that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you like jumped in there, you jumped off and took off running.
And then the pandemic hit me.
Right.
It hit everybody.
Right. How did that affect you with the pandemic?
It made me go harder because it was a fear factor for everybody at that time.
Right.
So it was kind of like, all right, I got these agents in China. COVID's bad in China. They're practically saying it's coming from there.
Right.
So let me see what I can do in the wake of this to help myself, my family, and my community.
Right.
So I just started dumping my money into masks.
Okay.
And I ended up getting my agents to send over 8,000 masks here in Charlotte and just started giving them away.
Okay.
So that I would have enough for my family and myself.
Right.
And that the community or the people that I knew needed the most could have them as well. And that kind of gave me, the tools and the preparation to go out here in the community and meet people hand in hand with the clothing.
Right.
So I was protected.
Right.
And the pandemic helped me,
kept you going.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I like the fact that you go give back to the community. That's always a plus with any business.
Most definitely.
I seen recently that you had an event that had vendors, musicians.
Oh man,
it was like a big event.
Yeah.
I seen some of it. Like people were doing clips of it. Like they had one around online.
Yeah, we do that every month.
Every month you do that?
Yeah, it's called. I coined it Zoo Day.
Okay.
So and I try to do it around the American holidays.
Right.
And we just have our own day in the city where we bring out vendors. Sometimes new vendors. A lot of times, the regular vendors that come in. but it's always new artists every time.
Nice.
R&B, rap, young, old, white, black. I mean, it's getting crazy.
Right, everybody.
And now at this point, it's picking up to the point where other music entities are tapping into us.
Right.
So it's about to be some collaborations going on.
Nice.
Yeah, it's about to grow.
So you're gonna have the clothing line, you're gonna have the community out, you're gonna have the music, you're everywhere.
Because I mean, when you think about fashion, it ties into all of that.
That's true.
It ties into entertainment and music most definitely, because the artist got to look good.
Right.
And then you got the community. Your regular person want to look better than they did yesterday, so that's important too. And then you have the person that is less fortunate.
Right.
That may not have nothing. And in any business, there's always excess. You got stuff left over.
Right.
So it applies to them too. So giving back to the homeless when season change or when we have older items.
Right.
We just give them to the homeless.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll make sure. You said when the season changes. So when the season changes, I will be homeless, so I can get me some. I can get me some gear.
Don't be homeless when the season's changing. I wouldn't recommend.
Just joking. But no, that's dope though. Like a lot of people don't get a chance to do that, and they don't even offer that opportunity.
Right.
They just sit there and hold off on it, or they'll just do like a massive sale, which is not a bad thing either.
No, not at all.
If you can drop the prices down and still offer people the opportunity to purchase your gear because the season's changing, that's not a bad thing either.
That's how it kind of goes. We do that as well. We hold things till the season changes, and we kind of see what's going to happen next year, around the same time. But if things aren't adding up, maybe we don't have the same amount of tops as bottoms.
Right.
And we're real close with Block Love Charlotte, so they always have a need. So we try to make sure that when it's cold or when the frost hits the city and they don't have sweaters or they don't have jackets, you got to do it.
Right.
You got to do it.
So what is Block Love Charlotte? What is that?
Block Love Charlotte is a program that helps out the homeless. They've been feeding the homeless every day since the pandemic hit.
Okay.
Every single day. No Limit Larry is involved heavily. Deb is the coordinator. She does all the footwork.
Okay.
They're big part of the homeless and less fortunate community here.
Well, we'll make sure we reach out to them. I came up here from Columbia. I'm not originally from there, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. But we'll make sure, because we have a nonprofit organization, my son and I, so we'll definitely make sure we get in contact with them so we can try to do some contributions.
They always outreach, and they do move to different cities and do work there too. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's something new. I've never heard of them before, so I'll definitely look into it. Okay, so you started Zoe, you got started, doing the outreach for the community, different programs that you're working with, and then you decided you're going to do women's clothing, which we have plenty of it behind us.
Oh, yeah.
So now you wanted to get into women's designer factory. That's what it's called, ladies and gentlemen, designer factory. So that's going to be the new women's line.
Well, not line per se, but there is a new women's company, women's boutique. This is the first brick and mortar location for Designer Factory. Okay. So we're calling it Designer Factory QC. Designer Factory Global is completely web-based.
Okay.
So that'll be an online entity only, to where women from all over the world can shop there online.
Nice. Okay.
But they can't necessarily come here to shop. So most items here may just be exclusive to this store, but they'll be available on the global site as well. So I'm trying to lean into this Fashion Nova pocket. But I'm going to start here with a brick and mortar so that the women can touch the clothes, they can feel them, so that they don't just initially start online shopping. So that they can come in and get the real experience of a boutique.
And that website is already up?
We actually launched it yesterday.
Okay,
it's designerfactoryglobal.com.
Y'all heard it. It's going to be in the description. Designerfactoryglobal.com. It's going to be in the description, though, so y'all ain't going to miss out on anything.
Nah, don't worry. We ain't going to let y'all miss anything.
So let me see. So we got the women's line. What made you think about going into that? I'm not line. I keep saying line, but it's the designer's factory. It's just, you said it's a store.
Yeah, it's a boutique.
A boutique. Okay. So what made you think about going into the boutique side of things?
The demand for women's clothing at Zube. I started the brand. It was a men's-based brand. We got into the unisex vibes.
Okay.
We had a period where we had the Zoo Babies. I don't know if you experienced that pocket of Zue, but it exposed me to how important it is to have women's clothing.
Okay.
And how important it is to have women's clothing that fits them correctly.
Right.
And
that's important.
Having women's clothing that accents all sizes and shapes.
Right.
So I think for a long while, me as a designer, I fell short of that.
Okay.
So this creation here is kind of, that awakening of, all right, y'all need clothing probably more than men do.
Right,
so
right.
I'm going to make sure that not only am I going to make sure I bring clothing to Zue specifically for women, but this is kind of a treat for women to come relax and enjoy themselves. That's why the Sip, Paint, and Comedian entity is going to be important to launch it off with. So
Right. So y'all, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, y'all don't know the backside of the story. The backside is April the 16th is going to be the grand opening for Designer Factory here in Charlotte, North Carolina, excuse me. So make sure you guys set the date. We didn't really talk too much about where they can get their tickets.
Well, once we establish a flyer, we'll have it. I know Eventbrite is a good place to have them, but we always put our tickets on the Zue.com website. They'll be available on the Designer Factory Global website as well.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
We don't play. You can pick them up in person. So we'll give people plenty of opportunities to get the tickets.
Perfect. All right. Okay. I can't read all the comments. I don't even have my glasses on. I'm about to borrow your glasses. So April the 16th is going to be the launch of Designer Factory. It's going to be the grand opening. They're going to have an event during the day for the grand opening. After that, our company, Sip, Laugh, and Paint Party, is going to be hosting with them to do a Sip and Paint / comedy show, and that's going to be from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. All the information will be in the description, and all the websites you can go buy the tickets will be in the description as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned with that, and make sure you guys go and get your tickets if y'all want to be a part of the event. What else? I'm trying to think. So you got
a car show.
Yeah. Okay. So you got to do the car show on the same day, right?
Yeah.
What time is that, and where is that located?
So we're gonna do the car show at the Zue store. That's 7340 Smith Corners Boulevard.
Okay.
April 16th, and we're trying to bring out all of North Carolina. We got Larry hosting, No Limit Larry hosting. We're doing a launch for his brand, his clothing line, that day. We have a few car groups involved. The sheriff's coming out. And
it's gonna be in that parking lot.
It's gonna be in that big parking lot right there.
That's where I was just at, right?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna rope it off and clear it out, and we already got models tapping in. It's gonna be an event. It's gonna be crazy, yeah.
And what time is that from?
That's from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, so they got everything going on. April 16th, everything's going on. So from 12 to 4 is gonna be the car show. Then immediately after that is going to be a grand opening for the ladies at Designer Factory. And after Designer Factory's grand opening, there's going to be a Sip, Laugh, and Paint party right here in the building. So make sure y'all go check out everything. I'm going to have all the information. I'm going to have to get all these links and stuff so I can put it on here for y'all.
The flyers will be on the Instagrams too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, so once I get the flyer copy of it, I'll make sure I post it. I'll make sure I tag them so you guys can see it. And then y'all just make sure y'all go follow all the pages so that you too can get all the information. Okay? And make sure y'all follow them because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. Y'all don't want to miss out. He said they have something every month. So if y'all don't want to miss out, y'all better go ahead and just follow so y'all can get all the information that's going on. Where'd your name come up with Boss Man? Everybody always asks me, where'd you get Boss Lady from? And I like to break it down for them. So
okay, so my real name is Greg.
Mm-hmm.
My friends call me Zeus. My employees, that's where the conflict came in. Because when they come into the store, some of the customers are my friends, some of them, are new.
Right.
So they might call me Greg, some of them might call me Zeus.
Right.
And my new employees were getting confused
early. What do we call them?
What do we call them?
Right.
So my DJ L. Smitty told my assistant, just call him Boss Man. Don't even waste time trying to figure out what everybody need to call him.
Right.
Make everybody understand that this Boss Man, this is how we address him. So out of nowhere, they just started calling me Boss Man.
And it just stuck.
They don't even call me Zeus no more. They just call me Boss Man.
That's what's up. And then how'd you come up with the name? Because now you said you said Zeus, and then I'm thinking like Zue. So is that a spinoff of your name?
Yeah, well,
because I was gonna ask you that where that come from too.
Yeah, Zeus was a name given to me when I was 14. So I've been called that a lot. When I came up with this brand, the clothing, the Zue brand, it was Zoo Shit Apparel.
Okay.
And I was at an interview my boy Willis Drawn was doing with the news. He was they were interviewing him for his barbershop. She turned the camera on me because he said something about the clothing that he was wearing, which was my brand. And she asked me, she's like, so what's the name of your brand? And I'm like, this gonna be on the news. I can't tell her the Zoo Shit. And she aired, and I actually get, noticed by it. Right. So I told her, I'm actually in the process of changing the name. Okay. And then right away, I just went to the think tank, and one of my ambassadors, he used to yell, "Man, it's Zue or no way." So I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with Zue because that's easier to market. Yeah. I don't have to use profane language when I speak on my brand. Right. It's a family situation.
Everybody can say it. We like, what are you wearing today, little boy?
Yeah, right.
Zoo shit.
Yeah. We can't have that going on because the kids did start tapping in. Right. And I did make some baby clothes, and the production team didn't change the labels. So the baby jackets had Zoo shit on it. Right. So
I gotta go back. Okay, let's bring this back.
Yeah, we gotta bring it back. So Zue was a dope transition. Right. They gravitated to it well. And it really is Zue or no way.
That's what's up.
To a lot of people, so.
That's what's up. I appreciate your time today. I'm looking forward to seeing what events you have coming up. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, you said every month that I have something going on.
Zoo Day is every month. It's for the artists.
Is it the same day every month? Like it's like the second Saturday?
Whatever holiday we have during the month, I'm taking it over. Like Easter Sunday, I can't do that. I just can't do that. Right. So I did Easter Saturday. Okay. Like last month we did St. Patty's Day, whatever Saturday that is. Right. We make sure we pick a day for the artists to be able to have time from work, kids, whatever. Right. They come in, they go on our job form, they pick out a time during the day, they come in for free. As long as they got the Zue merch on, they rock out. That's and my DJ L Smitty is there for majority of the day, but we go from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Nice.
And that's all artists.
That's dope. That's dope.
Free performance.
Now, is L Smitty where's L Smitty gonna be on the 16th? Is he gonna be here? He's gonna be at the event?
I gotta talk to him.
He's gonna be traveling? Like, what's L Smitty gonna do? Because that's a big day.
It's gonna be a big day. I really want him at the car show. Right. But with the comedian coming here, the vibes, y'all need Smitty. Because he's a comedian himself. So he'll set the vibes and calm everybody down and get everybody ready to laugh and enjoy themselves for sure.
Okay, perfect. All right, so L Smitty, you've been warned.
You got a job, buddy.
You've been warned. April 16th, you will be here that night putting on the show for the city and for Designer Factory. So, I'm trying to think. Like I said, I usually have all my notes and stuff. I don't have nothing with me.
And I come with a lot.
So right. I'm like all over the place right now. Is there anything that you want to say to people that want to get into fashion or to get started in that industry?
Hit the go button. You already been thinking about doing it. You already been planning it. You already been, looking into the future on how things could be. And you watching people do it now. Hit the go button. I mean, I've been saying it, but now it's nothing to say but hit the go button. Yeah. You see it. Yeah. Figure it out your way, because everyone's path isn't your path. Or, everyone has a different path, but you can't get there without hitting the go button.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate your time today. What I'm gonna do right now is go through and show some of the clothing in here. I know it's like a because it's not the grand opening yet. I'm gonna
reveal them what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show them just a little bit, sneak peek. I'm not gonna stay too long in the store because I don't want to show y'all everything. I have to come out April 16th so y'all can see everything that's in here. But I'm gonna do a little quick walk around. Also, I was at the other store, Zue, the store. So I did a little walkthrough with there, and I will make sure I post that as well as an add-on to this video. So,
you gotta post this. It's gonna be a dope video.
Yeah. So I appreciate once again your time, and thank you for meeting with me and interviewing. And I'm about to take over your store real quick. So I'm sorry I missed y'all comments, but y'all know I love y'all. So I'm gonna flip this camera real quick and let y'all see a little bit of the stuff. And I'm not gonna take a whole lot of time because y'all have to come in and see stuff for yourself. Okay? You got those pants. the dresses, everything. Y'all see it. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Go ahead and add Zooey Apparels on IG. And that's it. Y'all see the sign, Designer Factory. Thank you guys for tuning in today. And y'all see I'm rocking my shirt. Boss Lady Star out. Peace.